Then around 1980, I had a problem with a genie type that comes out of a bottle, alcohol. Some people call it lunatic soup. My problem with alcohol came from loneliness and not getting support of acceptance from people as a result of my situation. I lost my self-esteem. That's where my homelessness problems began. I stayed in homelessness shelters for short periods. I lived in parks, Hyde Park for size, trains and public toilets. Wherever I could go, which wasn't very nice. A counsellor at the Kirkland Road Centre, which is in King's Cross, Taylor Square in Darlinghurst, took me down to partner housing and put me in on the list. A couple of years after that, they finally found me a place where I've been staying ever since. I was still going to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Right now I've been 10 years at this time as sober. I'm trying to become homeless. I'm not trying to become homeless again or touch the lunatic soup. I'm trying to work with on my recovery.
Well, how did it start for you? Like, was there something significant, or?
Got out with my entire family dead, and so been on the streets in Sydney, Melbourne, and Queensland since then. And I've met many a person, the best and the worst of people, and the best of people, like yourself. And it's like swimming your arms tight to try and get out. But at Odyssey House, I got told, you want to see mayhem and crisis around you at all times, so you don't have to look in ever. I think intrinsically that's why people drink or do drugs or... Yeah.
And for me, I was homeless for one reason. And I just didn't want to commit suicide. I just want to kill the pain. You know how I kill the pain? Drinking. People who have a problem can only see the outside. If you've got one arm or a broken leg, they can see it. But there may be internal conflict that doesn't come out. What is the problem? You're all unique, but we also may have a little bit of suffering that you can't outside. See, some people say, oh yes, we understand, then go away and say, what's the problem? Sometimes we are the problem.
At the end of the day, it is our fault. We create our own worlds. What I would like, desperately, is an opportunity to learn how to be better.
How can society help though?
Counselling, you book for months. You get in and you pay $40 a session. How can society help? Not actually asking for money or food or anything, just a smile of understanding when you walk past instead of I look at disgust. That would be nice. In the meantime, we'll work our ass off to be you.
Everyone has a story. Some of them don't have someone to sit down and listening. Listening is an art. The Lord, someone gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Everyone has a story, but just be there. If they're going through something they don't want to talk about, don't say anything, just be there. But it's not about the individual, it's about the society where they put them. It's because they may end up in a way that if they're not understood, the prognosis, they'll commit suicide.
On the street, we talk to ourselves. That mofo that passes you is mumbling, just needs someone to talk to, and he's the only one that has someone to talk to. On the mofo.
Do you feel it's a choice?
We create our own worlds. We create the world that is around us. We create it. I've created mine.
Do you feel comfortable though in it?
I woke up this morning, my swag was full of water. I was shaking for 3 hours until I was alone inside your door. I was shaking really hard, and the cold was hurting me really badly. But I deserve it because I created it, the situation.
Homelessness can be anywhere. You could be a stranger in a crowd. See, homeless could be made up by many complex. Homeless is not just one aspect. Think of a picture made up by my many ingredients. It could be alcohol, it could be cigarettes, it could be lifestyle, or could be anything. It's not one thing. Homelessness, you can be homeless in your own house, because it tends, if you don't talk to them, there might be different things, like people want to go and watch TV, or they want to get involved with something, and they don't want to talk to their partners or whatever. That could be homeless in a home.
15 years on the streets has not disabled my love for people. It has not.
What do you love about people?
They're amazing. Empathy is the most beautiful thing, and to see that is great. And we still retain it.
But for me, the highlight has been involved somehow with the Salvation Army. I'd rather up the track come a Salvation Army officer, but that's something that's gonna may or may not, but just be what I do. And just helping other people. Just be with them for them. Food for the day and food for eternity. Just give them empathise. Treat them as an individual, just don't put them in a box. Otherwise you'll put them in a permanent big box.
So what keeps you on the streets, do you think?
Lack of character.
What about confidence?
I think confidence is a daggy word. I think character is a greater one.
Why? What is it in your character that's preventing you from possibly living in a house or or an apartment or whatever?
It's not good enough.
rest assured in you. Rest assured in you. Rest assured.